And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Covers all the aspects of various techniques of our development.
Was the future country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at the government college in Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, some more camp, you don't compensate everybody. But some of them
in its key generation sometimes. Today our focus will be in the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Awoh Jackson.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. There are lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet. Good day and welcome to People, Places and Events. Good day.
Good day, please.
Thank you very much for talking to People, Places and Events, and to the African Center for Community and Development. What is your nature of work?
I am the coordinator of Manyu Indigenous Spices Processing Group, which is called MISPEC CIG. We are dealing on non-wood forest products. We do transformation and growing.
What is your name?
I am Arrey Thomas Ayuk.
And what are the difficulties you face as an organization?
We need machines to do transformation, and then we need means of movement to get the raw materials from the forest. And then we lack market information, market techniques, where we can get good market to extend our products.
And so far, how have you been managing to sustain the business despite the difficulties?
Well, we have been doing it through the group contribution. The group contributes some little tokens, and then we go into the forest and we buy the products from the forest dwellers. So we get now the raw materials from the forest, from the farmers. Then we come now to process, and then we put them into the market for people to consume. This is non-timber forest products.
Okay.
We produce bush onion, which is called Afrosteria, bush pepper, which is called Pepper guineensis, Eru, which is called Genetum africanum. We have we also process things like jangsanga, pepper, many other spices, which I've just named a few of them.
And they are very important to the dietary preferences of people of this region.
Yeah, they have
even in Cameroon.
Yeah, they have vitamins. Some of them contain a lot of they are of medicinal use, and then they contain a lot of nutritive values. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your call to the public and to those who can help you?
Well, we need people. We are calling the general public to assist us to expand, and then we are calling for other donors to at least assist us to improve the condition of packaging and the condition of looking us a big market even abroad, for us to widen up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
What is your name?
I'm called Mr. Awoh Jackson Eroh.
And who are you?
I'm the manager of MISPEC CIG. I graduated in UB with a BSc in economics. So I'm trying to see how I can manage this business for it to have a stand.
Thank you very much for talking to People, Places and Events, and to the African Center for Community and Development.
Thank you.
What are the problems you face as an organization?
Really, this organization has a lot of financial constraints, which are really a hinder to the growth of this CIG. We don't have means of movement in order to acquire the raw materials. We don't have enough finances to buy sophisticated equipments to build up the CIG the way it's supposed to be. So really, we have some financial loopholes.
Do you have many workers?
Really, the association has a number of workers which we send in the forest to do some exploitation of the forest to get the raw materials.
Do you do that sustainably? Do you carry out conservation practices? Are you sure whether if you continuously harvest these things in the forest, it's going to be replenished?
Normally, what we are doing there is we have small-scale farms in which we do the growing. That is, we do reforestation. That's when we harvest, we do planting of some of these products so that they should not get finished. So we don't only depend on extraction without replacement. So we are doing some efforts in order to replace some of them.
Okay, which is the most available of the products you deal?
The most available one is bush onion.
Bush onion?
Yes, it's the most available one.
And you think the market for it is high in Cameroon?
Really, the market is very high. The only problem we see is that most people are not aware of the market because we are found in the interior. So if we are exposed to urban areas, then I believe we are going to have a vast market for the product.
Indirectly, you're looking for partners in urban centers?
Yes, and even abroad.
So, what is your last word?
Well, the last word I can give to the public is that everybody in the public should see how they can contribute financially, morally, and technically to see how we can bring up the growth of this CIG in order to reduce poverty among the youth and even solve some of the unemployment problems. Because if it is handled in a better manner, in a long way, we'll have more than 500 workers, which is a very big scale of employment to the country as a whole.
And what inspired you into doing this, if I may ask?
What inspired me to do this is because after achieving my education, I was not employed. So I did not see it as a kind of way of staying in my father's home and still depending on my father. So in order to be independent, I had to sleep and think of managing a group like this in order to be, somebody in future.
And sir, you're the traditional ruler of Etokombatop and the clan head of 12 villages of Nkokonok. What is your impression about such an initiative from Manyu Division?
I'm highly impressed because we've been looking forward to seeing this type of initiative, and we've not seen easily. And see the children of that area are able to bring up this. I'm impressed. To start with, they are doing it out of a forest, which we know we have, and all these things are found there. And as it talks about replacement, they replace what is harvested, in which case we use mostly the seeds or fruits coming from these trees and not the body of the trees. So those trees will be there, and if we are to replace many of them, it will be a long way to go, this system, if it comes up to be established properly, and it will ease most of the difficulties we're encountering there in that area.
And if I may ask you, what is the reason why such initiatives in that area probably do not gain the momentum that is needed for it to go beyond the region? Do you think it's because of a lack of synergy within Manyu, or it's because of the fact that people have not really come together for the development of their own region?
People, first and foremost, people have not yet known how to come together. And as development goes, the development of an area does not go very fast without means of communication. We also lack a lot of means of communication. So that this, if we want to do any development, it is not the communication. There's not much communication outside. You don't even know where to sell most of the things. The initiative, as they are carrying them on their heads, coming here or going through,
very bad roads,
bad roads, and virtually no transport and so on. so you cannot promote it. But what is happening, really thwarting most of the initiative in Manyu is because of bad roads.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency, for talking to people, places, and events, and to the African Center for Community and Development.
Thank you.
It has been Arrey Ivo for people, places, and events.
Thank you very much. And you just listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Covered all the aspects of various techniques of our general was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at the government college in Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. Cultivated camp and that other camp, some more camp, you don't compensate everybody. But so
in its degeneration sometimes. Today our focus will be in the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Awoh dancer.
It's something that needs to be exploited.
Some lives are meaningful.
Some are empty.
Lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures are no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.